For decades, China and the United States have been two sides of the same global coin, bound together by trade, technology, and tension. One is the world's largest democracy, the other its most populous nation. Together, they've shaped the 21st century, sometimes as partners, often as rivals. But imagine a different timeline. What if China and America became best friends? Right now, their combined economies represent nearly half of global GDP. If they united in cooperation instead of competition, the entire global system would shift overnight. Tariffs would vanish. Supply chains would stabilize. The US and China could rebuild a new version of globalization, one that's fairer, cleaner, and faster for everyone. American design and Chinese manufacturing could merge into one unstoppable innovation machine, producing green technology, medical breakthroughs, and next-generation AI at a speed we've never imagined. Analysts estimate that this kind of cooperation could add trillions of dollars to the world economy. Think about it. Energy research, space technology, and healthcare could advance decades ahead of schedule. Instead of competing to dominate key industries, both nations could collaborate to lead, setting global standards in robotics, climate tech, and AI ethics that benefit the whole planet. This isn't just about getting richer, it's about getting smarter together. Now let's talk about the biggest challenge our planet faces: climate change. Together, the US and China produce nearly 40% of global carbon emissions. That's a staggering number. But as friends, they could also be the ones to solve it together. Imagine the US sharing its advanced energy storage technology, while China scales up massive solar and wind projects across the continent. Joint missions could make fossil fuels nearly obsolete within a decade. This wouldn't just be an alliance. It would be the single most powerful environmental partnership in human history, turning the tide on climate change for good. And what about the final frontier? Instead of a new space race to the moon, they'd go together, sharing space technology, data, and dreams. Joint lunar bases, shared Mars missions, new telescopes peering into the deepest corners of the universe. Even asteroid mining could become a reality. It would be humanity's greatest leap forward since the dawn of spaceflight, a truly unified effort to explore the cosmos. But friendship isn't just about politics and grand projects, it's about people. Student exchange programs could double or even triple. Millions of Chinese and American students would learn each other's languages, cultures, and innovations firsthand, not through headlines or biased reports. Cultural misunderstandings would fade, replaced by genuine curiosity and respect. This generation would grow up not as rivals in a zero-sum game, but as allies working towards common goals. When the two most powerful nations on Earth stand together, the rest of the world listens. Conflicts in Asia, the Middle East, or Europe could be eased through joint mediation and diplomacy. Smaller nations wouldn't be forced to pick sides in a great power competition because there would only be one side, the side of peace. The endless military competition could finally give way to collaboration, focusing our resources on global security, disaster response, and humanitarian aid. Imagine that world for a moment. Of course, this friendship wouldn't be simple. Deep ideological differences would remain. Freedom versus control. Democracy versus state power. Decades of public distrust, fueled by propaganda and politics, wouldn't just disappear. To truly be friends, both nations would need to accept compromise, find common ground, and learn to respect their differences, and that's a challenge that history rarely makes easy. But if they succeeded, the 21st century could be remembered not for war or rivalry, but for unity. A US-China friendship could spark a new golden age where competition finally gives way to collaboration and humanity, for the first time, truly works as one. In the end, friendship isn't about erasing our differences. It's about understanding them and choosing peace and progress anyway. So, what if China and America became best friends? Maybe that's the one future that could truly change everything. What do you think? Is this future possible? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into what could be, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos that explore the biggest questions of our time. Thanks for watching.